Hi Queens, Sam here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about, I'm going to be sharing with you really what I've seen in terms of common mistakes that women will tend to make. And not to say that all women make those mistakes or that men don't make those mistakes, but in reading so much about personal finances, especially investment, and especially when they talk about how gender plays into it, there are like few themes that keep on coming back again and again. And even for me, in chatting with my girlfriends and just seeing like the conversation, how the conversation usually goes with them. And I'll be interested, once I'm done sharing those investment mistakes that I think women tend to make more often than men. What do you think about it? And even if you have any other mistake that you might want to contribute, I'll be interested to hear. And so the first one that I have seen quite a bit is that women will decide not to invest. They will decide to stay away from investment, from the stock market, because they see it as risky, as volatile, as unpredictable. And so they will just decide not to invest at all. And they'll just decide on focusing on making money and saving their money. And I don't know if it's just because of society, education, and just the way things are presented to us when it comes to investment. Sometimes we feel like it's very complicated and it's such a big mountain to cross to make it happen that we decide to actually stay away from it. But when it comes to building wealth, there is no way that we're going to be saving our journey into wealth. We're going to be investing. Investing is so crucial when it comes to building wealth. You can be an amazing person at making money, an amazing person at saving your money. However, if your money is sitting in a savings account, collecting barely 1% interest, that's not what's going to be helping you to build your long term wealth. You'll have to find a way for that money to grow almost passively, to really help you build wealth. And the investment, the stock market, they have showed that they can actually help you do that, as long as it's in line with your risk tolerance, and also that you take the time to learn and educate yourself on the investment. So that's really the first mistake that women will tend to make when it comes to investing, and that's literally deciding not to invest. And then the second mistake that women will tend to make is actually outsourcing their investment decision to someone else. There may be their husband, the partner, the best friend, or like a financial advisor or financial planner. Again, nothing wrong with that. However, most women would tend to just decide to not even know what's going on with their investment because someone else is making that decision. And sometimes it's a really very like hard wake up call when something happens and then they need to jump in and make decision for those investment because they were not really involved and they just didn't know what was going on with those investments. They were trusting a third party to do that for them, and that person may be doing an amazing job, or maybe that person is doing a terrible job, but they won't sometimes realize that until sometimes it's too late. So again, nothing wrong to outsource your investment decision or how your portfolio is set up to someone else. However, you want to know what's going on with your investment. You want to have that basic knowledge to understand why things are being invested a certain way. Your hard-earned money is being invested a certain way, and that will also help you to have informed conversation with that person and not just them downloading information on you. So that will make conversation about money and finances much more interesting if you also take the time to teach yourself, educate yourself, ask questions, learn, join a community to really help you learn. And sometimes, especially us as women, we are shy, we don't want to ask questions, we don't want to look stupid or anything like that. But sometimes better to actually ask those difficult questions now and to have the answer, and then if you need to make any adjustment, it's just better to know about it. So women will usually tend to outsource the investment decision much more than men, because I guess sometimes it's convenient to have someone else making those difficult decisions compared to you. But even if you do that, just make sure to at least understand why things are done a certain way. And then the third mistake that I've seen women make the most is really being too conservative. I don't know if it's just our nature, but most women who are kind of risk adverse. We don't want to take risk, or we want to take just a little bit of risk. Again, nothing wrong with that. However, you need to manage your own expectation. If you just want to invest in bonds, in GIC, in treasury bills, those are safe investment per se. However, also the reward is not as high. The stock market has shown that, although there are like bleeps at times, like the one we're going through right now, since the beginning of the year, most of the time when you look at the chart has been going up over many, many years. So if you can be comfortable with a bit of a higher level of risk, that can also be a great reward to you. Once again, I'm not a financial planner or financial advisor. I think I've said that quite a bit here, but I'm just gonna reiterate it because this is really information that I'm sharing based on my own experience in my readings, in again chatting with my own network, things that I've seen that are like the most common. And maybe I'll end with another mistake that maybe I've seen most women do is not having an investment strategy or like not respecting it. Again, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of men who also do that, but I guess like sometimes women will decide to invest in a certain stocks or like investment vehicle because their best friend is doing it. Their I don't know, partner or husband is doing it. So they're like, oh, if this person who seems to be more smart and knowledgeable in investment than me is doing it, probably it's a good thing, and then I'm going to go and actually do the same. And you really that I mean, it's not a wrong thing to do. Again, if you really take the time to just look into it and do your own analysis. But again, women sometime will tend to not want to do that work that is required upfront to setting up, your investment strategy, and would just decide to go as per, what the their close friends or like their people in their circle is doing, and be like, oh, I'm just gonna do the same thing. It's much easier for me to do. So yeah, there you have it. Again, this is a quick video that I really wanted to share with you because I'm just seeing those themes in terms of mistake that women do come again and again. And on this channel, we are educating ourselves. We are really giving ourselves tools so we can be comfortable, or essentially with our investment and really building our long-term wealth. We are not going to be outsourcing our long-term wealth 100% to someone, not knowing exactly what's going on. So what do you think of this? Like, is there any other mistake that maybe you yourself you have made, or like people, women in your circle have made? I'm interested to know. And if you got any value from this video today, please make sure to hit the like button and do share with your network as well. I will be sharing more video on personal finances, on taking charge of our own finances, stepping into our power as Black women, and really building long-term wealth, and even generational wealth. There will be more coming up. There will be more video coming up on generational wealth soon. And subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you are notified next time that I'm actually putting a video up there. Thank you again for watching today, and until next time, have a good day. Bye.